It finally happened. Oh my god, we're going east. I found a whale. I'm so excited right now, everybody. What's up, guys and gals? Welcome to the Dirt Castle for the next episode. In Stranded Deep, where we found ourselves a whaley friend. I named him Bernard. Why do you look so bloody, Bernard? Bernard, have you been murdering again? He's like, only a little. Not much. Just a tiny little bit of murder to get me through the day. Hold on. We're gonna ride this whale. Yeah! I like the sounds that he makes. They are pleasing to me. Unfortunately, you don't move along with him. Oh, this is so great. I kind of just want to hang out. Does his tail kill you? Because if it was... No, this is the worst place to be with a whale. No. Oh, don't go near a whale's tail. It's a terrible idea. Aside from them shotgunning shit everywhere, it could potentially, like, break you in half with its girth. Alright. So we have to, like, sing a song here. And I've been contemplating, whale, you and I, we've been friends for a long, long time. And I think it's time for our relationship to be brought to the next level. A lovely whaley in the sea. How you know I'd love to be friends forever, you and me. Just whaley and me. Let's accomplish our dreams, my lovely friend to be. Whaley, you are so awesome. Watch out, I peed in the water. It's kind of warm over there. Don't go over there. Seriously, whaley, why are you ramming my raft? I'm gonna hit you with my propeller. Propeller damage. No sharks. We must protect the whale. Operation Whale of a Tail. We must protect him as he sails off into the sunrise. I was gonna say into the sunset like a cowboy, but he's going off to the west. So we found a whale. That's pretty cool. That's pretty swell. I like the fact that we found a whale. I mean, I have like 30 verses of that song. Seriously, it goes on like forever. It goes on forever. In fact, I messed up the first portion of it. So there it is. But it doesn't even matter. Let's go. We got to do other stuff. Bye, whale. Bye. We rode on the whale. I tried a number of things. You can't hurt the whales right now. So the developers have said explicitly, in fact, in those words, they've said you will never be able to harm the whale or kill the whale. It will never be an option. And it's not something they're willing to be convinced about. I respect that. I don't get why everything in a game needs to be killable. Like, I don't know. Our weird bloodlust for destruction in every survival game ever be like, where are some more things that I can kill? How does your game fare with the stock of things that are murderable? And the answer to that question in this game, fairly low actually. Not a lot of stuff to murder unless you're a crab. If you're a crab, it's a fairly rough day for you, but we'll say goodbye to our whaley friend. We finally found a whale. Pretty happy about it. I always call him Bernard. I don't know why. It's just the name that I use for my whale friend, Bernard. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try it. Let's try and night dive this thing. The best way to do it was with a lantern in my experience. Oh no, this works, but you gotta like... Oh no, it works underwater. It's like a little dive light. It might work. We got vitamins, actually. That might help us with our current sickness problem. No. Hold on. There we go. I gotta get some oxygen. All it's doing is opening cabinets right now. So what do we have in here? We have a new axe. We have a pocket knife. We have a cabinet that's full of buckets. Why do so many people keep, like, cabinets full of buckets in this game? Like, is that like a normal thing people carry along with them? I know you gotta bail out the ship sometimes, but for realsies, though. It's kind of dark right now. We're kind of sick. I should probably, like... Oh my god, we took the vitamins. It's a miracle. That's pretty cool. That rarely happens. Okay, so we've cured our sickness now. We're probably just gonna get sick again because we're making a career out of, like, wreck diving right now. There's a bunch of wrecks out here. If I could get up inside of them and just, like, make this work, I think that I'd be pretty... Oh, there's one right there, too. Let's find out. Hold on. The click is interfering. Der click. What is that? A lighter? We could actually use that. Let's dump. We don't need the vitamins, and we definitely don't need that anymore now that we've cured all of our problems. We also don't need that axe. We can sink that little bastard and get a nicer one. The duct tape we definitely don't need. Machetes and the flashlight I think can hang out for a little while, but the lighter is something that I'm kind of passionate about. There we go. The lighter will help out in a number of ways. Not like a lot of ways, but it'll be useful in the future if we have to light fires, and it's one of those things that I forgot to bring along with us. Since we can actually see bubbles right now, I think it might not be a terrible plan to night dive this thing and just see what we can accomplish in the darkness. So my apologies up front. We did find a whale, but things are about to get a lot darker. We'll be diving into the deep black ocean in the hopes that maybe a shark doesn't show up and ruin our day with his fin-related shenanigans. Oh, it's so dark, though. Oh, this is such a bad plan. Yeah, especially... Nope. Yeah, forget everything about that. Nope. Absolutely not. Oh, you go die in a fire, Sharky. You go die in a fire right now. I'm gonna shoot you with light. The power of light. Yeah, how does that feel? How does that feel? Not so good. Sort of blinded right now. My eyes have adjusted to the darkness, and you have currently maxed out my retina on all No! Oh, you bastard. You bastard. How dare you? Oh, that was so wrong. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, that's horrifying. Whaley! Where are you? Bernard! Come back and save us. Oh, there's so many of them. Okay, let's go to the island. There's way too many. We can't do this right now. I can feel like my innate terror taking over. Like I seriously have like a fearful feeling in my stomach. I hate sharks. I hate them so much. They're the most terrifying. They're badass, but they're so terrifying. Like everything about a shark just screams, nope, absolutely not. A, it's really, really good at swimming. I'm pretty good at swimming. I was on the swim team. I did a lot of swimming growing up, and they outswim me like I never even practiced in the first place. They make me look downright foolish. So that's our first problem. Second problem. They have big-ass teeth. And I can't even kick the teeth, like, out of their mouths. Like, we can't even fight and be like, aha! I kicked a hole in your tooth structure. How do you like that now? When you bite me, there will be a large gap and it will look quite foolish. He's like, oh, I don't like this at all. This sucks. Gotta go back out there and get that other axe. This machete stuff ain't gonna do it for me. Machete stuff ain't gonna do it for me. I'm making a bed right now. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to bypass the time so that we're not, like, wasting a whole bunch of time sitting around in the darkness trying to do random stuff. However, the wrecks are going to become quite difficult to locate once we turn the lights back on, so things to be aware of. Wreck diving at night is a lot more dangerous, is a bit more entertaining. However, there are sharks around and they are scary, and my machete does not do a very good job at letting them know that, you know, I am not friends with them. I've never been friends with a shark. I don't ever plan on being friends with a shark. If you're a shark out there and you're watching this and you want to submit your CV to see if maybe I can come around and make you a friend, go ahead, but your chances are low. Your chances are real low. It's not going to go well for you. Probably not going to go well. I'll probably go with a human over you. And it's not because I hate you or anything like that. It's just because you're kind of terrifying. Here, you come over here, bumbly bunch of coconuts, tweedly-dee. I've got the bumbly bunch of coconuts, tweedly-dee. There we go. Can I make a bed yet? No, more sticks required. You must construct more pylons for your sticks. Let's go over here. That's what the game needs. The game needs a pylon. You can build a super awesome Protoss pylon. For people that don't know, the Protoss are the superior army in StarCraft. I have no StarCraft skills, but I will firmly say that they are the greatest army ever, and that anybody that denies this fact is completely and totally false and wrong, and spreading horrid lies because they are the best. So there it is. Protoss supremacy. My life for ire. And all that stuff. So I'm willing to, yeah, we're a little bit low on like sustaining fluids. And so if you could bequeath upon me your delicious fluids, Coconut, he's like, alright, open wide. Here they come. Are you ready? Are you ready for my fluids? I'm like, I'm ready. Put them inside my mouth right now. Delicious fluids. Delicious fluids. I always feel like they named those wrong though. You should get the flu from drinking too many fluids. Maybe that's just me. Sounds like an especially sick, like, little microorganism. There's these things called ooids. Ooids are a real thing, and so, fluids. I have to eat something. I am so weak. Are you saying the situation is weak, or that you are so weak? Because I think an argument could be made in both directions. Let's go ahead and eat some more coconut. Delicious coconut flesh. Feeling so much better. Oh my god, look at my tummy as it fills up. Actually, my tummy is not filling up so great. I thought that would go quicker. I underestimated this coconut. I overestimated the coconut, actually. Well, let's go to sleep and we'll fix this problem in the morning. How about that? Did I build a bed? I built a bed around here, so I'm right. I know I built a bed. There it is. Next morning! Anyways, yeah, ooids are like these little critters. Little sea critters. Actually, ooids might be fungal balls. I'd have to look it up and figure it out. I bet they're fungal balls. Something about that is saying, it seems right. I think they're fungal balls. I was going to say stromatolites for a second, but ooids. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're sedimentary grains that are coated in what looks like... Oh, actually... I had no idea. Okay, well, anyways, they're calcium carbonate balls. Ooids are like little... Maybe I got those mixed up with something else then. What are the algal balls then? Are the algal stromatolites, ooids, and something else? It's been a while. I've been off the job for a while. I'm getting rusty. I'm getting real rusty. So why don't you rub me with oil? Let's find anything over here. Let's... Well, our leg is already broken. I suppose what's the worst that could happen? Are you gonna break it again? See, the tree tried to sabotage us right there. I think there is like a random fail condition whenever you climb a tree where the game expects you to actually chop the tree down if you're trying to be safe about it. Let's get that done. We'll get you done. Yeah. There it is. So we'll drink you two. We will drink you dry. We shall sup upon your flesh until there is none left. And then we shall throw you up in the air like we just don't care. Throw your nuts in the air and wave them around like you just don't care. Can I hit myself in the face with my own coconut? I guess not. There it is. A coconut half. There we go. It's funny because I put a coconut hole in them before I threw them up and turned them into coconut halves. So, you know, coconut hole, coconut half. There's the lovely joke that you're looking for. My throat got stuck there for a second with a frogule. Where did our boat end up? Like, did we beach it properly? In my panic to get the hell away from sharks, I feel like I may have lost our boat. Oh no. That situation is unpleasant in a number of ways, and I'm not sure how I'm going to remedy it. This over here doesn't normally... Oh yeah, there is a toolbox in there. Just in case you need another lighter. I know it's around here somewhere. Where did I come to shore? I came to shore over here somewhere. Boat! Oh man, if we lost our raft... I'll probably... There it is right there. So let's go back out. I need to get the axe off of there. I'll leave the machetes here because they're not that useful. The flashlight and the tube of air are okay. Can you actually buy those little tubes of air? Like, is that a thing you can purchase? I've never seen those for sale. I'm about to go buy one right now. I'm about to go buy one and just play around with it. Alright, so we had sharks around. I think they're all gone, though, now. So there was an axe down on the bottom of this boat that would replace our inferior axe quite well. So let us dive down and be upon it. There it is. So we got ourselves a fully fixed axe. I would bring buckets along, but I just don't see the point right now. Oh, good, the sharks are back. The sharks are back in town. Oh, yeah, and they're mad, too. Look at him. He's zipping around like he's got a vendetta. Like he's got a vendetta. Not to be confused with vendetta, which is data that you use either to store Venn diagrams or B, in order to exact revenge upon your enemies. Data that is sensitive and will cause them great pain and suffering. I don't see any boobles right now. I would love to find myself another boat to explore, but the game likes to hide bubbles from you until the end of the day. And so we may find ourselves just sort of like circumnavigating the island for a moment looking for it. The east is that way. Alright. Well, we'll try and get on it in just a second. My guess is that I'm probably like way off course at this point. It's like a dinner gone awry. The wrong course has come out. Bad things have happened. I know I saw bubbles out here in the distance, but you can never find them now because of the sun glare. Unfortunate. I broke my glasses the other day. I broke my favorite pair of sunglasses. You know the one for the Twitch emote? I love those sunglasses. They're the only sunglasses that I've ever liked. I'm really, really picky and finicky about sunglasses, and they were the only ones that I ever loved. I suppose we're going to go this direction then. Let's fly off to the east. We fixed a lot of our problems. We fixed our illness. We found a whale. We built our house. All that remains is to find morphine. If morphine exists, we can finally take our leave of the game until they update it a little bit further, and then we can go back to Subnautica. But as it stands right now, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of chance. I've given up hope of ever finding morphine. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be found ever, and that makes me very, very sad. I suppose since we're probably never going home, we should probably just like go check these islands over here, and it'll probably be okay. I've lost count of how many islands we've passed to the east too. It keeps generating them though. It keeps generating them as I boat towards them at high velocity. If you really want to feel like you're going fast, you can squat. And so if you crouch like so, it makes you feel like you're going really, really fast. Just in case the boat doesn't feel like it's fast enough to you, getting lower towards the water. I don't know why that is. Is there a name for that effect? Where the lower you are to the ground, the faster you feel like you're going, the faster the perception of like speed is? Because I've noticed it in a lot of different games and in a lot of different things too. I always feel like I'm going faster when I'm closer to the surface than I'm traveling across. It's probably got a name. I bet it's got a name. Some physicist or something probably gave it some fancy, ridiculous name that has a lot of syllables. I'm gonna laugh if it's called like the Bob effect. I feel like an idiot. I'm like, alright, well, I was wrong. It's called the Bob effect, and there's not much that we can do about that at this point, but at least we know. At least we learned something here today. That's always a plus. If you learn something, it's not a bad day. I like learning stuff. Although learning stuff is sometimes cumbersome. So remember that. It's not always an easy process. Sometimes learning things is a little bit stressful. It's going to hurt a tad. You got to rip it off quick like a Band-Aid. Oh my lordy lordy lord. What are we going to do with this series right now? What are we going to do with this series? We're going to find some morphine is what we're going to do. And another buoy just in case. The sun should be at its apex pretty soon, which means we'll have a better chance at... It's actually 10:05 right now. I haven't seen that time of day in a while, but I will on Saturday, for I'm going upon a hike. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm going on a hike on Saturday. Should be fun. I'm excited about it. It's been a while since I've gone out and done anything like... I run and I work out every day, but it's been a while since I've done something like out in nature that can replace my workout, and I'm excited about it. I ordered a weight vest, too. I've never run with a weight vest on, and so I've been excited about that arriving. I ordered it on Amazon the other day, and once it gets here, the only thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is it's kind of goofy looking. It looks kind of like a bullet vest, I guess, while you're running around. It's going to be hard to explain, like, why I'm wearing a bullet vest while I'm exercising. I'm just be like, it's a weight vest. I'm trying to, see, it's gotten to the point where I can't increase the time of my workout anymore because I'm just like, there's not enough hours in the day. That's weird. There's like a rock bar out here. That doesn't happen very often. Admiral Rock Bar. It's a tarp. It's a scarp. I don't know. Anyways, let's go back over here. Got ourselves a couple of boats. What is up with this location, like crashing boats? This place, don't come around here if you value your boat. This is not the place for you. Stay far, far away. This place is like Hades for boats. Let's go down to here. I don't even know if there's anything. This boat is kind of oddly configured in that I don't know if we can get inside this room here. We might be able to. I love the fact that I've got, oh yeah, there's binos. Okay. What's in here? Anything useful? Drink. Here. Take forth of your oxygen. Stop opening and closing. We got a hammer. Just in case we want to construct. In case we feel the need to create. Not feeling much like a creator right now, though. Not feeling much like a creator. And then we should have a top deck up here. An upper decker, if you will. I don't know if any of you have ever participated in an upper decker. It's pretty fun. It's pretty destructive. Nobody's going to love you after you do it, but it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Let's go ahead and open this up. We got ourselves a torch. Just mirrors it feel like the sound effects went away for some reason. So is this blocked by... Oh, yeah, it looks like it's blocked by... some manner of large underwater object. We got a bandage right there. Got me excited for a second. Got me excited. The medicine cabinet's the only thing I really care about at this point. Got another mag light. Okay, and there we've got ourselves another engine. I also don't find too many fuel tanks, actually. If you're trying to build a bunch of boats, I can never find fuel tanks. Where did the sound effects go? It's like the island of silence. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. There we go. Let's insert some noise. Alright, so back on. I kind of want a shark to show up at this point because I've never seen a ship like up in the middle of an island like this. It's not even close to the beach. Huh. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Well, seeing as the bubbles are now clearly visible, and we may be able to do something with them, especially on this side of the island, I believe that my next goal... What the hell is that? Is that the ship we were just on? Oh my god, that freaked me out for a second. I don't know, it's a big-ass ship sticking out of the water. Freaked me out. I don't know, I see things sometimes. Like, I thought that was a big-ass crab for a second that was coming to attack us. My brain is starting to play tricks on me. We've been surviving on a desert island for 30 days. If you're not at least a little bit insane from just the sound of the waves over and over again, it's like water torture. If that hasn't driven you at least a little bit nuts, you're stronger than me. You're stronger than me. I get annoyed by repetitive sounds really, really easily. It becomes a larger irritation, like when your partner who sleeps in bed with you is like rasp, like when they sleep every night and they're like, "Mah, mah." My cat snores, girlfriend snores, everybody I know snores. It becomes very cumbersome, especially if you got this particular brand of just like annoyance. It becomes one of those things you just gotta live with. Earplugs are your friend, but even earplugs don't fix it sometimes. Some people are very, very good at snoring. They take their snoring game up to a whole new level, where it's just like they should get some kind of adoring for their snoring. Alright. Their snoring could bring you up from your moorings. What the hell is that over there? We've been finding a lot of like weird islands out here, like islands where there's big rocks like sticking up out of the water and everything. It's very strange. I think the oh no, that's actually a piece of ship. Okay. That works. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Let's get down in here. It looks like there's a light behind that right there for some reason. I'd love to see ships with busted electrical systems and things like that that you've got to avoid while you're swimming around. You know, like added hazards to make yourself, like, get yourself electrical burns and things like that. This ship is a little bit lackluster for us, simply based on the fact that it has no medical chest, as far as I know. Like the little tiny chest up on the wall, that's the medical chest, and if it doesn't have that, it lowers our chances of getting the thing that we need out of this location. So, we don't have shark music yet, though, so we gotta take our positives with our negatives here. We're not gonna find any morphine. It's almost tempting me to break the series off anyways, because I feel like all I'm doing at this point is creating filler content. I prefer to keep those sorts of things away from the channel. That filler, it fills up time. It's not really engaging, but we put it up, oh yeah. But yeah, usually I've edited out a lot of episodes of this series too, like gotten rid of them just because there's nothing that like, can I take oxygen while I'm above? Oh, that's gonna be, like I have a nitrous addiction. We just gotta take care of it right now. Looks like there's a forest off that way, you see that? It gives the perception of a forest anyways because there's so many islands lined up. I think the islands, actually, that must be to the west, isn't it? Yeah, it's once you see the islands and you've been to them, it actually saves them on the horizon like that. That's super wild. So I guess at least we know how the draw distance works now. Oh, we got a big boat down here. Well, not like a huge boat, but a little like fishing trawler. Let's see what's going on. Another lighter. Let me get my oxygen out because obviously we don't need a good sense of direction when we're down underwater. This one has a medicine chest, but it's got antibiotics. My heart is broken yet again. My heart is broken. So broken right now. Give me what I need. Just let me have it. These buckets of seawater, just over and over and over again. I'm having nightmares about buckets of seawater from now on. Got a propeller. We got another axe. It stacks. We've got a lighter. And you know what's funny? The second I break this series off, they're going to release some giant, groundbreaking, world-destroying patch that's got like every new feature you could ever want from a video game. Every single time. They do it. Every single time. And it's like, how do you get ahead of that? It's the LPers problem. When you cover early access games, it never ends. It never ends. Well, back off to the east. I don't know, everybody. I think we've just about run our course with this series. And so, seeing as there's very little content left for us to take care of, we built some big stuff, we found a whale, we cured a lot of ailments, we can't find any morphine. Even though we had it in our first playthrough, I'm sort of tempted to break it off right here. I suppose if there's like an enormous public outcry, I could keep it going, but honestly, I don't like to have episodes up that don't really like accomplish or do anything. So my name is Splattercat. Let me know how you feel down below. It may or may not change the situation of the playthrough. I may still decide to go back to Subnautica and play around with that for a while. I'll see y'all there. Hi to everybody, my name is Splattercat. It has been a huge pleasure to have you all here for this playthrough of Stranded Deep. It's a fun game and I plan to revisit it very, very frequently because it's a good game and I'm excited about just the foundations of the game feel so good right now. And so honestly, all they have to do is just like add more content and change things up a little bit, and I think they're going to be onto a very, very good path for future content. Hi to everybody, I will see you in whatever comes next. Take care out there, bye!